Okay, it's kind of late right now, but I figure I want to unload my van, but I want to load it inside my bin. I get the fridge. Just gonna cut the cords off first. This one is actually pretty infested with like rat urine and stuff, so I'm not gonna strip it. Not right now. I just wonder if it's well for Wednesday today. No, it's Thursday. Well for Wednesday weekend maybe? Usually you'll hear a lot of fire engines and stuff. It's kind of early. I think next week is well for Wednesday. Okay, so I got a big rental coming. We start at Monday. It's going to be a 3-level building or house. It's going to be partially gutted each floor. Should be interesting. You know, big built-in, you know, jacuzzi tubs, that kind of stuff, like something like next door. Similar type of stuff. I think it's 1989 it's built. Yeah, 89. We still test for asbestos because I think pre-1990 it's got to be tested. So you'll see just lots of carpet in there and stuff like that. Doors gonna come out, door jams, kitchen comes out, all that stuff. All the marble tile, mirrors, washrooms pretty well gutted. Pretty heavy fridge. That's nice. This bottom is a bunch of stainless steel. We'll take it further over there. See, it sat in the yard, I think, and it got infested in the yard. That's a problem. Maybe not from the house, but the yard. Here for 1 second here. Lost my magnet, but last time the video was right in this area, but it disappeared somewhere. This handle. It's a rat trap inside. I'm not gonna deal with it. It's a little bit stainless steel, but right now stainless steel is 35 cents a pound. So I'm not gonna get too excited, but if it was cleaner. Sounds like the Indy 500. Okay, so gotta put at least one wash machine or dishwasher in. I have to find out which one's aluminum so that I'll throw that in. I can throw 2 in. I need to get rid of these things. And I saw 2 or 3 on the road last time, which I'll probably go back to tomorrow and pick whatever is left. If someone got them already, that's okay too, right? So oh, this is aluminum. Looks like aluminum. Maybe copper at the top for sure. Bottom looks suspicious, but so the roof's almost done. We're just doing a flashing on the outer edges. So that's a relief. Took about 6 months to get it. We had rain, could not do it. Every day had rain, rain, rain. The weather, like I say, it looks like something's going on, something unusual. Never seen weather like that pattern. Usually it comes to this time of year, sun every day. You don't have to worry about weather. Nope, pretty bad. This one here, it's going to be copper. See the little copper coil here? Let's see if I can punch it a bit for you. Punch it over here. See that? Right there. See? And it's actually got weight. And here's a contact here. A couple contacts. Right there. So if you get into the dishwasher, look for this thing. It's like a little coil. And it's got pretty good weight. Right there. See that? You know, it's heavy, you'll know it's copper because it's got a lot of weight to it. So now we got to deal with this thing here. And like I say, I wear my glasses all the time if I'm smashing something, so you got to remember that. If you're new to scrapping, you know, eye protection is very important, right? Because it doesn't take much for a small piece to land and take your eye out or something, or damage it or something, right? So the best thing is always to have something protection. I watched E-Waste Mike. He was doing a video and he was grinding something, a mortar, with no guard. Well, that's what happens when you have no guard. Tore his shirt apart, cut his arm. Right? So, you know, it's a little bit of stupidity, if you know what I'm saying. Because you can't take a chance. I know guys in construction, when they're grinding cement, they would explode. Disc would just automatically explode, no warning. Because revolutions are really high RPM. So I'm going to find the right tool or not. It's a problem. All my tools are kind of mixed up here since I was back and forth working at different locations. Tools got mixed up. And I'm going to have to probably buy a whole new set of tools. Like these, especially little bits and stuff, because they're all kind of mixed up. Okay, this one works. Like I said, this being a copper mortar, that's what we're taking out. It's right on that plug there. I don't know where my crowbar. I think it's my van, but it's buried. I need something to pry that. Let's see if we can find it. I mean, there's other ways of getting it off, but that's one way. It's not really the bar I want. not enough leverage. Okay, stand by. Okay, maybe a little bit overkill, but it should work. Disintegrated. Some nice copper mortar. Kind of mangles it a bit, but anyways, that's okay. It's a little different, this one actually. It's got a real heavy clutch on it or something. This thing here. Okay, it's plastic, but it's just the bottom half. This one here is stainless. It's got a couple rivets here. So, see that? Clean right there, stainless steel. A little bit of added value. Maybe just under half a pound. So this is one I'm going to stick in for now in the corner there. With the price of tanking, they might not want these ones that can knock prices off, right? The price is good, their demand is high, they don't care too much. Okay. See this thing here? There'll be a aluminum mortar, lined aluminum mortar in here. Well, that's good. That's a little score. Aluminum mortar that's lined with aluminum and copper, but the whole case is plastic, so I usually just throw them in shred. But last time I had a couple stripped, I was experimenting on pricing. They were pretty heavy, probably 25 pounds each. They only paid 15 cents a pound, so it wasn't very much. There's lots of HMS mixed in here. It's a good mixture, so that's why I elected to actually just drop it off here. So I just wonder if I should put another appliance dishwasher on top for now. I'll do is actually this back one I'll take out and put it behind there. I've got a few things here. That's aluminum. Deal with these lighting for now. So this is the multi-light bulbs here. See that? This is lighting. I don't really use them very much. It's like what happens, everything seems to change. One time it's a lot of light bulbs, and it's before they used to be chandeliers. Let's see these things have to come off. This is just going to be tin, but, you know, you just have a little bit of wire. See that? It's almost like stripping a Christmas light. You don't have a lot of wire, but a little bit of wire. The way it's wired, one bulb goes out, the other bulb will stay lit. If it was wired a different way, one bulb would go out, they would all go out, right? Today was about 26, 27, I think, today. I don't know how those guys worked on roof there. I'll tell you, they wore black. Their head was all black. Black shirts over their head, basically. They're East Indian people, but the things I don't know how they can do it with that type of heat. I mean, they're probably used to the warm weather, but the thing is, you know, on the roof, it's 80, 90. It's over 100 on the roof because it reflects. See, if you look at this one, this is brass. These are all brass. The other one was aluminum. So brass is a little bit of a better metal. A little bit of a better metal, right? I don't know, it's not a lot of wire, but you know what? If you start collecting every piece of wire, which prices are low right now, so it's up to you know. If you need the money, sell at market price. If you don't need the money, this wire doesn't take up much room. You can have 1,000 pounds and, you know, 6, 7 buckets, right? You know, you can press it down, those big garbage cans, the really tall ones. Not these ones, but the big round ones, like those gray ones there, the big ones. You can press it down really good. You have a lot of weights. 8 of them, you'll have at least 500 pounds. The prices, I think, not be any better. The cost of living interest rate went up pretty high, 1% higher now. So now variable loans are like almost 5%. You know, so the good days are kind of gone. So all you do is you can pull these things off here. See that? So, and then you have the dirty ones here. You can hammer them. I'm just hammering the concrete here for now, or blacktop. So there you are, see that? You have little connections and so on. I find I could just smash to the ground and I could easily clean up by sweeping it. Cleans up really quick. So you want added money, there it is. I mean, it is brass, right? Aluminum I wouldn't bother. You can maybe take them off and sell them dirty, if they buy them as dirty. See, there it is. a little bit of connections here mixed in. There it is. See that? Handful of brass. Okay, it's your choice. Money's extra if you want it. I think ballast is really low too. I think I don't think they're gonna get any better. Don't even know. When a price gets really low, they don't even buy them. They put them in shred. You know, I think pretty soon it's gonna get to that point. This stuff gets about $100 a ton. There's a lot of stuff they don't want. Like sealed units, even the prices are high, they stop paying. I guess due to shipping costs being too much money per container load, right? The container load costs, who knows? They were talking crazy price like $15,000 to ship a container. If that's the case, there's no scrap worth that kind of money. Even copper is getting tough. You gotta remember they're actually buying the stuff, so that, you know, they're making a small percentage. Well, they have their margins, right? But I'll save them because it's bound to rebound again. I don't need to sell them. That's why you take the ballast apart, because you got a little bit of wire, and then you get to the #1 mixed in. That's the good part. Look at this. This piece of #1. And then when you keep these, if you take these off here, usually I use side cutters, but I don't see them in there. Try these here. So you just have to crunch these, and then you'll have connectors there. See that? Should be 2. This one's got 3 actually. So it doesn't take that much. You got even wire attached to it. You pull the wire out like that. See that? All you have to do is break a bunch of them, throw them on a dish like this, and when you have time, you can just crack them open. You can hit them with a hammer. I just usually crunch them. The price is being really bad. There only has 2 connectors. Some have 3, I guess. I thought there were normally 2, but one had 3. 2 had 3 actually. See that? It doesn't take that long. Another one in here. See that? See, when the times get tough, prices are really bad. People stop buying products because the prices are too high. They don't have the money. Then you get a microscope to get more money, right? See, 2 balances more. Because, you know, prices will get worse. Because if the prices are too high in general, people don't want to spend money, right? Interest is high. See, even with the service charges at the scrapyard, there's no shortage of people bringing stuff in. They got you no matter what, right? You have no choice. Well, flexy. Look at that. Trying to save the scrapyard some crap, but because you may see other things that are dirty, but when you see other things that are clean, you're gonna think, okay, well, it's not that bad. Okay, dishwashers suck. Well, it's kind of how it goes, right? But if there's way too much plastic in there, you can definitely dock. There it is. It's almost a waste even taking this, but sometimes when you're picking something else up in the same location, you're getting good stuff with the bad stuff mixed in. Okay. Okay, so what I did is took the wire off. I took off the these Allen key ones, or the Torx, and I left this on there so that it doesn't wreck the windings too much. We'll see if I can knock it off. There it is. And I checked all the motors. They're all copper. All those are copper. Funny, you don't see them, and all of a sudden you just get a big run of copper. Very, very unusual. Sometimes you go there and you never find them. For some reason, it was lucky. Let's put in heavy metal. If I can hammer that out. It should come out, I think. I see, okay. Weird, I thought I had all screws, I guess. Left a couple in there. Weird, what's going on? There, see that? See, dirty aluminum's not worth that much, but you could easily still sell it as dirty. This whole thing. Take this off here. I'm going to take all this other garbage off. There's a cutting blade there. Because when your dishwasher has food in there, this blade will cut it apart. So it goes in the drain. Doesn't want to come off. Have to put it on the floor and smack it. It's had a washer there. Got a bearing there. Probably smash it through. Deal with it later. Not priority. I want to get my vehicle emptied and garbage. Piece of stainless, I think. Yeah. We'll open this up. Blade off. It's actually, that has two blades actually. Almost plastic, okay. See that? We have to take this off here. Double check with a magnet because you never know. Stainless, so nice mortar. More stainless. Okay, I plugged this mortar in, it's actually seized. It's just humming, not turning. So I cut the cord off it. I thought if it was pumping, I could throw it in the garage sale. Some HMS sitting there. See how the cables add up pretty fast. No cord on that thing. Almost feels like you're getting a cold or something weird. I met a guy that dropped a truck off. Then he goes, "Oh, I had COVID. I just got off COVID." I said, "When? Tuesday?" Like 5 days later. I mean, come on. And that's why it's spreading like crazy, because people are idiots. I had COVID. I tested positive. I stayed home. Stayed home for a week and a half. Didn't have contact with anybody. So it makes me mad. There's different variants, right? It's a problem. You know what kind of variant the guy can have. That's why that was sitting there, but it fell out. See, that's what's happening. It's starting to fill up. If you watch how I fill stuff, I always fill stuff this way. I watch guys fill stuff. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, I'm gonna keep, got one more big piece. We'll go here. Okay. Okay, we got 2 tumblers, stainless. How this comes out here. This knob comes off. Okay, so it's one's off already. This is just cheap plastic switches. Oops. Okay, now I can see a little bit better now. Camera like it slipped or something. Sometimes the back gets broken and the handle goes wonky. I need my axe. Okay, hold on. Get this nut off here. It's got a nut on there. The other ones are just screws. Nuts a little bit harder. Okay. Piece of brass. Okay, so we're dealing with screws. See the difference with the axe. It's clean. Okay, to copper. I don't know if these are going to be split windings. I don't think so, but surprising they're all copper, which is weird. Old sheet right here. So I put salt down here in this area here, like this rock salt. It kind of killed this area here. See that? It was spread around this area here. I didn't do too much here, but I did most of here. So it seems to work a little bit, but it's long term. It changes the pH in the soil. So it kills it, I guess. I'm thinking. Remember how to break these apart. This is one piece. I think this has to come out. That's the problem. See, this one has to go round. This little thing in here, it's one piece. That's why someone tried getting it out. Couldn't get it out. That's why they scrapped it. Couldn't clean it properly. There it is. Let's see, it's so tight there. You couldn't tell there was a joint there. There it is, cast is clean. And then we're going to get a socket of this right there. Probably brass. Steel. Plastic. Okay, a little bit of cast right there. What, actually? Ah, I got lucky. Sometimes they're swollen, you can't get them out. I could break this down. Cracked anyways, the garbage, so nobody worry about nothing. What's on the H&S here? Solid, so this one, like, I don't know, it's very heavy, but you may whine about it, who knows. I have this nut here, this. So these two, that'll go up my pile. What else to have this here? Okay, so you gotta fit puzzles, right? So what's gonna go is this thing here after I strip it. Let's go down there. We'll take it over here. This is plastic here. This should be dirty aluminum, but you have to check because sometimes it's steel. This one's being a bit of a problem. Okay, so these ones, sometimes they come loose. Just, this one's not coming too good. It's ground here. Screw here. 3 screws. Once the screws are out, take them out completely, and you have to turn the motor. Whatever way it turns. See that? It's greasy. Rubber feet come off like this, and then we'll take the screws out the back. Well, if you get it just one time, if it jams up on you, game over. These use your copper. This one might be able to hammer it out. Might break the screw out. Usually when I have my different stands, I can pound things better. Otherwise I might have to cut that one. Anyways, that one we have to cut. That's copper mortar. It's got a bearing here. brass. Let me pop this out like this. Problem is that my blade is broken, if you can see. There we have clean. Knock the bearing out here. There it is, we have clean. Then I'm just have to cut. Get bang with a hammer or whatever. Mortar here. So, see how easy it is to clean them? And this one will go boom, right in place. Just like that. Someone said these are brass sometimes. Well, if they're brass colored, yes, possible. But when they're black, it means they're painted. I checked the magnet anyways because, you know, people have their theory. You never know. Okay. Oh, look at this vacuum. See that? It was a nice stand, but too rusty. I'm not going to be dealing with painting it and trying to clean it. You know what I mean? Said it worked, but I don't think so because it's all full of crap. It's clogged too. Piece of brass here, aluminum. See, problem is if I take the mortar, then what it is they're going to say, hey, it's all plastic. So we cut the cord off and chuck it in the way it is. So if they take 100 pounds off, well, so what? You know, on the whole load, what you can do? Nice cord. These ones here, it's up to you guys. I used to just throw it in the bin, but they're not that easy. If you just twist them like this, but you know, you lose half of the material inside. But you know, whatever. It's not a lot, anyways. A little bit of wire in here, throw it in the bin. So this one I'm going to stick. So you know my point, right? If I take the motor off it, you know, then the scrap yard is going to, you know, try to dock me when they see it. Metal frame, still got a mortar, a little bit of aluminum. Right? Get rid of the canister. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. Okay, it's weight bench. These ones you gotta watch. Sometimes you have a battery in these things. This one looks like it's just the electric one. We start getting a pathway here cleaned up better. On top of all this mess. Garbage. So it's 2 dishwashers down. Out in there. I have to cut the lamp next. Bottom half is cast, so I had one over that's non-magnetic. I'm not sure what metal is. So one's steel. There's cast mixed in here. See that? Okay, that's off. See the cast there? Cast. Put this in the heavy metal. Steel here. The sockets with the aluminum, so I'm not going to bother. So what is this metal here? Steel. You just let me double check this top here. Look, it's rusty, but who knows? I don't think so, but in the bucket. Rusted. Okay, now this one here, this is cast again. Okay, and then we have this bottom here. Heavy metal, see that? HMS. HMS to go. Steel. Just some kind of cast. We're just showing the cast. There, see that? This heavy bottom is about 2 pounds. Might end up being die cast, but whatever. I'll sort that out later anyways when I get down to getting rid of it. Okay. These. Normally I would strip these, but I got so many and have stuff sitting for 5 years and it's still not stripped. At least this way, if I take throw them to shred the way it is, they get the plastic and everything with it. But they do get a copper mortar, right? Less garbage in my yard. If I strip it and sell the mortar, it's like 15 cents a pound. Sell it as is. I'm getting a lot less, of course, but I don't have plastic I could deal with, right? Probably at least a couple pounds of plastic there. 5 pounds of plastic probably. It's only like 7 cents a pound, not very much, but